What a beautiful evening for a drive. Spring is finally rolling around, and be nice if I had something to drive, you know. The old green Chevy down the corner, she's been sitting there since December. We put her in the Christmas parade. She ran super hot. I didn't make it home, honestly. I had to leave her somewhere, get a ride back, and I brought her back the next day. But let's chuck a battery in her, see if we can't go for a nice evening drive. I think that one is charged up. This is for me plowing all year, and down here you can see the snow is pretty much melted. I think there's enough melted here now for me to kind of get around and get this all girl out. This is a 53 Chevy body, homemade bed, on an 89 Dodge chassis and running gear. I bought this last year for 2,800 bucks. We don't need to worry about scratching her. So yeah, like I said, we had this in the Christmas parade last December. And I guess just driving slow, she's not meant for that, I guess. You know, it's an old ass machine just cobbled together. But anyway, just crawling along in the line of traffic with the Christmas parade, she ran super hot. Hopefully I didn't damage anything, but I do want to update the cooling system this year. Bigger radiator, bigger fans, and this thing is just a good runner. Let's try to fire her up. We got power. Not even a question, boys. I'm just going to check her fluids. I got to top up the coolant because she spit half of it out back in December. And we're going for a little run here this evening. Yeah, so there is an electric fan wired in here. It's not working at all. I don't know why. Must have just quit. But what my plan is coming to spring now, I'm going to order up like a good aftermarket radiator and a good new fan. I'm going to get all that buttoned up. Because this thing runs surprisingly well. The suspension and whatnot definitely needs to be gone through still. There's a lot of questionable areas on this truck, but she's a good runner and she turns a lot of heads. And honestly, I paid 2,800 bucks for this, and I spent around 500 bucks for a new set of tires to throw on it. So what, for 3,300 bucks? You're not gonna get no more fun than this at it for 3,300 bucks. We're not gonna go far, just up the road and back. She won't even be warm by the time he gets back. 5 minutes. And guys, if you're not already subscribed to me on Patreon, you're missing out. Over there, you'll find early access to the next car flip, the next certified ripper, and subscriber only giveaways. I'm planning on doing my first giveaway in May, so make sure you check me out on Patreon. Link is in the description. What do you think of this little setup? Let's go on a little POV scoot, boys. .318 4-speed. I'm not going far. This is their first maid voyage out, so she's running good though. Good old Dodge. Pretty sure that was the cops up there parking on the side of the road. I don't want no trouble, officer. Just trying her out. Smell her already. She's a certified ripper. I mean, look at her. How can you not like that? She's no speed demon, no doubt about that, but it's the sketchiest thing and the most fun thing I ever drove. One last thing to do this evening. Let's get this old second gen Ram out. I should be able to get her out. There's not that much snow there. She's a pretty big truck. So let's grab another battery. I'm pretty sure this one here is charged up. Let's just check. I tried to keep all these batteries charged up over the winter. I always take them out of the cars and stuff so they're not going to be going dead. 11.9 volts, so not quite charged up, but... Is this the battery that was in that truck? Or was it one of these? Okay. Never mind. So this one right here is fully charged, 12.5 volts. That one got a bit of 11.8, so I do gotta charge that one back up. If they're the right one, if it is right. And the poster on the wrong side. I don't know if that matters or not. Let's just try it. Look, either this truck was really big or I'm really short. The terminals are on the wrong side, but I think they might be long enough to still reach. Hopefully. I should be able to get her out anyways. I'll be able to get her out with that battery anyways. I'll put the other one on charge while I'm waiting. But this one here is actually going up to the shop because last year, just before I put this away here, it busted a brake line. I actually busted it in that video where my wife yanked on that little blue quad with it. So she needs a rear brake line. I'm just going to bring this up to the local garage here to get that done because I'm swamped. I just got to get her to the snowbank first. This thing was also running like a complete pile of trash last year, so I'm probably going to go ahead and give it a full tune-up too this spring. Woo. She did fire up, but I don't know if you heard that squealing noise or not. I bet you $100 that the friggin' alternator seized up. I know that because the same exact thing happened last year. And my lazy ass didn't put a new alternator in it. Yep. Alright. And I'll be completely honest with you, I got no intentions on replacing this alternator this year either. I mean, you never know. But if it charges, it's just going to be the way she goes. Maybe it's not. Oh, yes, definitely is. But I might have no other choice to replace it. The whole problem is leaving all your shit outside, right? If this was inside, this wouldn't happen. but I don't have the facilities yet to put everything inside. I'd ideally like to have a warehouse like 50 by 100. I would still fill it up. Let's just soak it. Everything is considered to be a hammer. It is spinning, but I definitely got to get a new one. I'm definitely going to have to get an alternator because it was seized. I got it free, but I got everything beat to date there. So I need an alternator and belt. And if she fires up again tomorrow, enough for me to drive it up the road, I'll bring her up and get a brake line done. Let's see how she goes. And then there was one day, I know what I want to do with it, I just got to commit. I think the look of these second gen trucks is, I guess you could call it classic now. I love the look of it. It's like the perfect mix of modern and old school. This is just a half-ton truck. She got a solid front axle on her. She got all power options, all that kind of stuff. But it still rides like trash. So it still feels like an older truck. But anyway, she's going to be getting some love. And if you're wondering why I'm not doing those brake lines myself, considering I am a mechanic, look behind me and look on front of me. I'm up to my eyeballs right now. I'm currently making a video that should drop later this week. It's going to be 3 projects getting fixed up in one video. Probably going to be about a 40-minute video. So keep your eyes out for that one. I hope you enjoyed this one, just getting the old trucks out of hibernation. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.